able to have another conversation with Ahmed Deedat at the IPCI.
40 different people wrote.
The vibrant, dynamic orator was violently catapulted into a body which no longer worked. He suffered a stroke which left him completely paralyzed from the neck down.
Unfortunately, most Providence would have it, on the 3rd of May 1996, Sheikh Ahmad Deedat was struck by stroke whilst on duty and became incapacitated, being unable to move any limbs, unable to speak, and unable to eat. However, Providence in its mercy retained Sheikh Deedat's hearing, eyesight, and ever sharp and alert mind. Sheikh Deedat communicates with a unique combination of eye movements, identifying the English alphabets. For the past 6 years or so, Sheikh Deedat is now confined to his bed in Verulam, but still influencing and changing the hearts of people all over the world with the legacy of his books, videotapes, and infrastructure that he left behind at the IPCI. Despite his handicap, Sheikh Deedat has dedicated and dictated many books from his bed via the eye communication method. However, it can be said with humility that no other South African, or perhaps no other Sikh person, has had so many visitors from all over the world, ranging from government ministers, TV crews, from major international networks, religious leaders of all religious groups, academics, scholars, and ordinary people. In this snippet, we see Minister Louis Farrakhan from America paying a visit to Sheikh Ahmad Deedat at his home with his entourage on his recent visit to South Africa.
And last night, I had the privilege of going to meet one of my heroes. Who is that? Ahmed Deedat, one of the great champions of Islam. He's a hero of mine. We have shared many days together. He visited me in my home in Chicago, Illinois, and I visited him here and saw him in the days of his strength. And last night, I saw him even stronger. His brain is sharp. He can see, he can hear, he can think, he just can't speak. But his faith is so strong. I came from his bedside so inspired, so uplifted. And I said, Father, when I go back, I will carry on your great work.
One of the core programs of the IPCI is what we call human resource development, training of individuals to meet the challenges and the new challenges facing us globally, nationally, and internationally. Here we see the last July group of students from all over the country who have come in for a 1 week's intensive training program that was run at As-Salam Institute. These are the du'at from all over the country, some as far afield as Botswana, Lesotho, Zambia, and the 9 provinces.
One of his most memorable visits was when a familiar face showed up and greeted him, this time as a Muslim.
When I decided that I'm going to become a Muslim, I woke up in the morning and I told my wife that I'm going to convert to become a Muslim. And I went to the IPCI to go and see you, to tell you. I thought I was going to break the good news to you. And on that day, when I came at the IPCI, they told me, you were sick and you were paralyzed. On that day.
Today they watched the video of that first day when Dawood walked into Ahmed's office demanding answers. It's strange for both of them to look back on that day now. Each man lived a completely different life back then.
And 6 years ago he suffered a stroke which was known as a lock in
syndrome. Lock-in syndrome is that my father can hear, understand, feel everything, but it is difficult for him to communicate.
The only food which enters Ahmed Deedat's body today is a liquid nutrient called Movocol. He's fed through a rubber tube which goes directly into his stomach. The stomach acids are so strong that the tube has to be changed once a month.
And the doctor that changes the tube is an 80 years old angel that changes the tube. No doctor has come here to attend to my father. She is the doctor and she is the mother.
Mrs. Deedat, with hardly any formal education, tends to her husband's needs as if she were one of the world's top physicians. She took charge shortly after Ahmed was flown to Saudi Arabia for special medical attention. She learned from the nurses in Riyadh and helped them as they did their work routine.
He walked with a grace that belied his size. This powerful man with a glint in his eyes. In the ring, a study of purpose and skill, a triumph of talent and training and will. A master of arts in the art of defense, a master of building a spell of suspense. Outside of the ring, away from the crowd, a soft-spoken man, part humble, part proud. Fear was the enemy each time to face, and fear the opponent he kept in his place. His courage was tested again and again by those who were deemed to be men amongst men. The worthy opponents who fought toe to toe, who gave not an inch as they'd trade, blow for blow. He met them, he fought them, and then he'd collect that treasure of treasures, the gift of respect. The word and the deed soon became intertwined, the mouth and the fist, the body and the mind, the legend and fact, the image, the truth, the wisdom of age and the sparkle of youth was spread on a canvas for all to behold. The power of steel beneath the glitter of gold. Champion! Thank Allah. Thank God.
Touched the hearts of our listeners, both young and old. Sometimes you made us laugh, and sometimes you made us cry, but your message was always clear. Do dawah. Although you will not be on the air, you will still be on the lips of all those who listened to your lectures during the past 2 months. Some say you are too hard in your method, but ask those who came in from darkness into the light of Islam. You were armed with a pen, yet you took the world by storm. You gained the respect of the Middle East, and you earned your heavyweight crown when you took on America's giant, Jimmy Swaggart. You were the king of the stage, the best of the best. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, enough, Mr. Deedat. You have done your best. Now, as you rest, your videos and books speak for you. We salute you, Sheikh Deedat. We honor you, Sheikh Deedat. We love you, Sheikh Deedat. Jazakallah.
يا شيخي يا إمامي شيخ الإسلام أحمد ديدات فإنك خير الناس أنت المبارز لإعلاء دين الله أنت المناجز وإنك أسخى الناس أشجع فارس إذا دان من قد كان قبر يبارز قسمت يا شيخ الإسلام أحمد ديدات قسمت ولم تبحث وما طحت كاذبا ولست جبانا من عطاق الجوائز